I love you all, but I don't have to like you, and I really don't like to say that. But it's true, I do love you all, but I have to tell the truth. My name is Thomas Edward. Thomas means twin. Edward means guardian of prosperity. But I'm not guarding gold, I'm guarding something deeper, the truth. I was born early, too early. My mum said I tried to escape the incubator, got my head stuck in the hole. That stuck with me, because I remember choosing to come here. Not for comfort, not for fame, but to speak, to be a witness, to set an example. Like the one who washed his disciples' feet, I want to do the same. I didn't move straight to the West Midlands. First I stayed with my auntie Hazel. She said I could get one phone call a week from my dad, on Fridays, but each time I went to that phone box at the appointed hour, no call came. So I wrote my dad a letter, included the phone box number, hoped he'd call on a Friday after work. Can't remember the time, but I remember the wait. That's when I learned you learn patience when nobody shows up. You learn faith when there's no voice on the line. My mum and I weren't talking then, but just days before my dad went home to heaven, he made her promise, don't lose contact with Thomas. That promise saved me. She once said, Thomas, don't waste hate on someone you've never liked. I didn't get it then. Now I do. I'm a granddad. I call myself Granddude. My son gave me grandchildren. My daughter is due in November, maybe the 15th, but the 5th keeps echoing in my mind. Don't know why, maybe I will. Years ago, my partner miscarried. My dad never knew. My mum's father died before she could tell him she was pregnant with me. I thought it was a family curse. Maybe it was. But I see now, pain becomes purpose, loss becomes light, if you let it. I never claimed to be a prophet, but I see things now, and seeing clearly hurts. Because the world's drowning in lies, they wrap lies in emotion, add just enough truth and, well, call it the news. War after war, World War I, World War II, millions dead. But guess what? The people selling the weapons supplied both sides. Same game, new names, same pain. Tariffs, they're taxes on the poor, you know, sold as safety, paid at the till. Trump, he said he'd release the Epstein files. He didn't. Elon Musk said he was all over those files. Then the Speaker of the House shut down Congress right before they could vote. Ask why. I'm not political. I'm personal, because this isn't about left or right. It's about right and wrong. I said on TikTok I didn't want likes, didn't want followers, but I was wrong. If no one hears this, then nothing changes. I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing it because, well, silence helps the abuser. Truth protects the broken. I've listened to the Bible, the Quran. I've walked both sides of the road. I know the truth when I feel it. My mother says her God lives in the garden. She's right. I've seen him there. He's in the soil, the rain, the stillness after the storm. I've felt every emotion at once. It's not madness, it's awakening. But I've hurt people, I've let people down. My daughter once said, Dad, your word doesn't mean shit. She doesn't say that now, because now I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I've promised my mother I'll do the right thing, even when no one's watching, even if it costs me. Because truth lives even when the speaker dies. This is Thomas Edward, speaking from pain, from hope, and from, well, a bit of divine understanding. I love you all, but I don't like what we're doing. We need to stop. We are family, all of us. The blood that spills in Gaza bleeds the same in Ukraine. The mother's tears in America taste the same as the ones in Syria. We're one. So let's stop hating, start healing. And, remember, truth doesn't need a throne. It just needs someone brave enough to say it.